And we're live. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. My name is Aris Politopoulos, and this is going to be the launch event for the Streaming the Past project. I'm actually not alone. I have plenty of people right here with me, which I'm going to bring them all up over here. You can see everyone. We are 4 people here in the studio and 6 more people joining us on whereby. Say hi, everyone. Hi. People at the studio as well. There we go. There we go. There we go. So, if you don't know why we're here, well, let me tell you. We're here to launch the Streaming the Past project. Streaming the Past project is a science communication project where we, well, not exactly myself, but other people will talk about this, will be playing video games and talking about the past. But before we get into the details of the project, maybe it's your very first time here, maybe you have no idea what this platform is. I'm going to bring my face up. Maybe you have no idea what's happening here, right? So we are on Twitch. Twitch is a live streaming platform where literally anybody can join in and stream whatever they're doing. For the most part, people on Twitch are streaming video games, and that is any kind of video games, and they offer some kind of commentary, be that funny commentary, serious play, or, in some rare exceptions, streaming educational video games or streaming video games in relation to science, which is a little bit what we will be doing here. I am a lecturer at archaeology at Leiden University, but I'm also a member of the Value Foundation, the logo of which you can see right over here, which is taking part also in this project, offering the technical support. And the Value Foundation is a foundation that works at the crossroads between video games and the past in general. So we study video games, we play a lot of video games actually, and we see how these intersect with the past and the science around the past and our knowledge around the past. We've done this for now 5-6 years, I think, and we'll keep doing this even more. So, what is the Streaming the Past project? For that, I'll queue up Angus, who is going to be the one explaining what is the Streaming the Past project.
Well, you've already done a pretty good job at introducing it. But it's important to understand that the Streaming the Past project is maybe you're here for I don't know how many time already, because you've been catching a lot of our previous Streaming the Past streams. And what we'll do now is a bit different. We'll still do, great discussions. We'll still play great games, also sometimes not so great games. But what we'll be doing this with a whole team of live streamers, and we'll get to the team later. And the reason that, there's, I think that everybody at Value, and I think if you're here now, you already get the sense of why this works and why this is pretty cool. We have the sense that live streaming is, in a way, not the only way of the future, but it's one of the ways of the future for science communication. And one of the reasons for that is that you get to say hi to people and they get to say hi back. So hi, people in the chat. It's so great that you're here. We wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for you being with us right now, because then we would just have one of these academic seminars where we just talk to each other, right? We're very excited to be able to talk to you. So that's really the major reason that we do this, because we are reaching out from our proverbial ivory towers. It is a proverbial ivory tower. I'm actually in a very nice building, but it's not made from ivory. The lab itself, as you will see in a little bit, is also made. The studio itself is also in a very nice building, very nice place. Still not ivory. But we do want to reach out to you. And we do this, we'll do this with a lot of games, because we really love them, and we think that they're a great vessel to talk about the paths with all of you. So that is really one part. That's the motivation, and then there's the means to do this. The means to do this is because we were graciously funded by the NWO, the Dutch Science Foundation, or the Dutch Organization for Scientific Research, I should say, which has a science communication project. And if you're a regular on Twitch, I just want you to imagine that we sent this proposal in, and there was this whole committee of people, probably probably seniorish people, because these committees are always filled with senior like people, not in the sense of very old, but at least senior in the ranks of academia and all sorts of organizations. And they actually looked at this particular proposal that's in which we said, hey, we want to go on Twitch to live stream a bunch of games. And they said, let's do it. And that's one of the things that I just really want to thank the Dutch Science Foundation, the Dutch Organization for Scientific Research, for giving this us this opportunity. Because I think, not entirely super sure, but I think we're going to be the very first university that has this very I mean, sometimes this happens that people at universities live stream, right? But not in this sort of structured science communication project. So will be lots of Let's Plays. We'll also do a vodcast once every 2 weeks, talking about popular culture, but also very much talking about the news of the past. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. I'm getting a call. I don't know why I would be getting a call right now, but you know, there's other media too.
Who uses telephone nowadays?
Yes, exactly. But let me just bounce it back to you, Aris. I'm not going to answer the call, but let me bounce it back to you, and then you get to introduce the team, right?
Yes. So we're not, as I said, we're not the ones that will be streaming. We actually have a brilliant team of 3 amazing students who will be the ones streaming the past. So we'll introduce them in alphabetical order. They're gonna tell you who they are, what they're doing in life, and more importantly, what was the last game they played. So starting up, Eva.
Yes, hello. Hello, chat. I think that's the camera I have to look into.
That is the camera you have to look into.
I'm Eva. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm 24 years old, and what am I doing in life? Well, I'm doing a research master's in art, literature, and media, which is really nice. I like to climb. That's my hobby. And also, the game I last played was Days Gone, the zombie game, because it was free in the PlayStation Store a couple of months ago.
Nice. Awesome. Then we're passing on to Nina.
Yes. Hello, chat. How are you? I'm Nina. I'm 22. I do a Bachelor of Security Studies in The Hague. My hobbies are gaming. I'm an epic gamer. And the last game I played was, I think, Vampire, the Masquerade Bloodlines. Cult
Awesome.
classic. Good one.
And then, last but definitely not least, Sophie.
Yeah, I'm Sophie. I am 21 years old, since not too long ago. I am doing a Bachelor in Archaeology here at Leiden University. My hobbies are numerous and vague, but I like gaming, like the rest of us here do. And the last game I played was Ghost of Tsushima, not because it was free, but because it was worth the money.
Awesome. Maybe one of the games that will feature on the streams, who knows?
That'd be real cool.
So, these are our...
I don't know if you can hear. I'm probably talking into your mind. I don't know if people on the stream can hear me right now, Aris.
They can. They
Okay,
most definitely
wonderful.
can.
They said the sound was a little bit low, so maybe we can boost it a little bit on our end.
The sound on your sound or...
No. I
microphone
think in general, I think of specifically of the mics.
I'm on to that then. Okay. Excellent.
Actually, and the way that you can be onto that is, we'll see that later. Right?
We'll see later how I'm onto that. So, these are our amazing streamers, and they're gonna talk to you about their specific series and what they will be playing in a moment. But they're not the only members of the team. We actually have a pretty big team over here, as you can see, that will form the editorial and communication board of the Streaming the Past, which I'm just going to bring everybody back on right now, so they have the opportunity to introduce themselves. So you already met Angus, but maybe Angus, you can reintroduce yourself and what you're doing in life.
Absolutely. I completely skipped over the fact that I also have to talk a little bit of something about myself. So I'm Angus, as you have already heard. I'm an assistant professor at the Leiden University Center for the Digital Humanities. My background way back when was in archaeology, Caribbean archaeology, but I decided all those Caribbean islands were way too much, too much sun for my fair skin, so I needed to get out of there. That's not the exact reason, but we don't have to talk about that now. And decided to do a lot of different things with digital stuff, digital media, but particularly with video games. So this is, in fact, one of my research areas to study and understand how people play with the past in video games. The last game that I played was something that I think not many people have played. It was Localhost. Localhost is a game from 2017, and it literally popped up in my WhatsApp group of friends because they couldn't believe that this game existed. And it's a game about a very short narrative game about having to sit down and wipe a bunch of hard drives that actually start talking to you. They have personalities. It's kind of scary, but also a philosophical game because you actually have to wipe these hard drives. So it's something else. So it's maybe not the most popular game that I played yesterday, but it was very interesting. Localhost. It's on itch.io. Check it out.
Excellent. So then we're gonna go alphabetically for the editorial team, and we're gonna end with Corinne also introducing herself because maybe she's not on the editorial team, but she's here and she's an important member of our group. So then up is Caroline.
Hi, everyone. Sorry, there's a bit of a time lag on my microphone. So my name is Caroline Stolte. I am, big surprise, a historian. So I was trained as a South Asianist. So my area of specialization is India, and I focus on the history of political and religious thought. So I'm actually not a huge gamer, but for this reason, I do like the occasional indie game made by Indian developers. In particular. So the last game I played is actually Ram versus Ravan, which is a game focused on the battle between the Hindu god Rama and the 10-headed demon Ravana. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be seeing more indie games as this stream progresses. So I'm very excited about that. And with that, I think I hand it over back to you, Aris.
Yes. Next up is actually somebody who couldn't join us today, Joost, but I have his university profile over here. He's a senior advisor in internal and external communication at the Faculty of Humanities, and he's one of the people that is helping us very much with the outreach of the project, the social media of the project, making sure that the project reaches out to all of you and hopefully even further. So that is Joost van der
we can guess what his last game was. I think it wasn't Call of Duty.
Probably it was not Call of Duty.
It maybe Monopoly. Could be Monopoly. We have to ask Joost.
We have to ask him next time we see him. Yeah. Exactly. So, to get back to the rounds, then I will hand it over to Martin Jessepot.
Hi all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm a communications advisor at the Faculty of Archaeology, and in this respect, involved in this project. I'm a full-time communications advisor and part-time gamer. So I have been slaying monsters for the last 6 months in The Witcher 3. That game is enormous and I just don't have a lot of time to play, but I'm really enjoying it. So I'm very happy to be part of this great endeavor. So,
excellent. Then up is Omar.
Hi all, I'm Omar. I'm not from Leiden University, so I'm also an historian. So, Caroline, you're not the only historian there. And I'm from the Value Foundation, and I'll be part of the editorial team. I also like gaming. I wrote my thesis about gaming. I play lots of games. I wouldn't call myself a full-time gamer, but that's what I like to be. And the last game I played was, let me think. I think Old World, maybe. Yeah, probably. I guess. Yeah.
Maybe. Definitely the next game you're going to play is going to be Old World.
Of course it is, yes. No, it's Among Us, come on.
Right. Then is Sibyl.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sibyl Lammes. I'm, as Angus always jokingly and playfully says, professor at Play in Leiden, at Leiden University. Officially, I'm professor in new media and digital culture. But I have been studying and writing and also devising some games and playful stuff since 2002. I'm partly interested in games, but I'm far more interested in the whole cultural idea of play. So in a way, you ask which game did you last play? In my case, it may be when did you last play? And then, of course, that could mean many things, also banter, word games, etc. I'm an avid word feud player, which also points me, by the way, to a certain idea about gaming and gender, that as soon as it's about Word Feud or about Pokemon Go, which I play quite often as well, that it's seen as less gamey. And why would that be? Also, of course, because it's casual, you do it in between scenes. But I'm very, very excited about this project, also because it provides a total different way of looking at science communication and a far less top-down way of communicating about science and thinking about science, and specifically, of course, history in the past. So.
Excellent. I can confirm, by the way, that Sibyl is kind of hardcore when it comes to Pokemon Go. I've been in university meetings where she was catching Pokemon, so
I had to restrain myself a moment ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
there you go. Yeah. And then finally, right above me is Corinne.
Yeah, my name is Corine, and I'm also a historian, and I'm still doing my master's program of ancient history at Utrecht. And in this semester, I'm focusing my thesis on video games as well. I'm doing it about the conquered people that the Romans conquered and how they are portrayed in video games. And I'm also part of the Video Foundation, and I'm often there for streaming and things like that. And the last game that I played was probably Crusader Kings 3.
Nice. Excellent.
And if you're in the chat and you want to take your time to say hello, introduce yourself because you're going to be a regular on our streams, absolutely do so. We'll give you a nice shout out, and we always like to hear from people that we're talking to and that we're talking with. Yeah. So let us know if there's anything. Don't share any personal details on the wilds of the internet, though. Of course, be careful with that sort of stuff. All right, you're gonna show us this thing that we've this Frankenstein studio that we've created.
So queuing up, we as we said, we actually got funding from the NWO for this project. You can see it on the side of the screen, the logo of the NWO, and we actually built a streaming and podcast studio at Leiden University, at the PJVeth building, right next to the Hortus, a beautiful place, if I may try to make you a little bit jealous about our amazing location. So I would like to show you a little bit the studio. So here,
one of the oldest places of the university.
Actually, one of the oldest places of the university. So here you see actually the overview of the entire studio. Say hi to the long-distance camera over there. And you can see how it's set up. We have two cameras that you actually cannot see, but are the cameras that Sophie, Eva, and Nina are looking at. In the middle, we have a set of currently 3 microphones, 3 Rode Procaster microphones. In fact, in case you're interested in the nitty-gritty of the gear, we're not sponsored to say that, but hey, we ended up getting a bunch of those. So when it comes to the podcast, we will actually be using this table in front of us to host the podcast. And if we're having people over as guests for the streaming sessions, they will also be sitting right over there. There is a pretty big screen that actually you will see in a moment. There's a pretty big screen over there so our guests can enjoy in full view all the games that we're playing. And right here where I'm sitting, you can't really see me behind all this stuff, is the...
It's not because you're small, it's just because the stuff, right?
I'm also small, the stuff are big, so the combo is not the greatest at this point. So, yeah, small man versus screens. I never win, is the matter of fact. But this is basically the command center where people will be streaming from and where currently we are streaming from. So I will kindly ask Nina if she can help me out with the camera work here, so I can show you all the amazing... No, use this one. Yeah, you can... there we go. Yeah, from there, exactly. No, just turn it to the side and down. Bam, and here we have most of the gear at least that you can see. I will bring everything a little bit forward. There we go. You can't see necessarily everything the best. This is our amazing mixer that we're using, also a Rode thing. From here we control all the sound that you're hearing, myself and everybody else in the studio. but also everybody else in general. And because this is actually a podcast mixer, so this is also kind of an open invitation for our colleagues at Leiden University who would like to use this studio to actually come out and write if they so desire to use the gear. Now over here, I'll try to bring it on. Can you? There we go. It's a bit on the side. You can see it. Over here, this is the ATM Mini. This little thing allows us to go from camera to camera and do all our amazing camera control. You can't see now, but we are all over here. And this is a bit easier to bring inside. Bam! Our amazing Stream Deck, where we can actually change all the scenes, controlling everything that's happening on the stream, basically. And you can see now what is happening on the stream and on the studio. And down here, which you can't really see, and we're not going to attempt this because some of the cables are relatively short. Bam, and I'm back on frame. Some of the cables are relatively short. We've done a lot of cable management to make this look as clean as possible. It's an amazing PC. I am going to try to make you a little bit jealous with this, especially the gamers in the chat, because it's a very high-end PC with a 3090 NVIDIA graphics card. So, there. I said it. So,
the reason for this was that we couldn't literally not buy any other graphics card.
Exactly.
We just had to go for the top end.
It's not that we wanted to. It's not that we really that we had to go for that one.
Bad excuses.
Yes. It's not because we're gadget boys that we wanted to get the. No.
Yeah. Paying it back with mined bitcoins, likely. Yeah.
Yeah, that could.
Yeah.
No bitcoins. No
bitcoins.
No crypto here.
So just to give you an idea, last time I was test streaming. Maybe some of you tuned in into the random test stream. I had a bit of a jump scare. Streaming Metro Exodus, we only, I think, used about 1.1 CPU on full graphics, streaming 1080, 60 FPS, and all this kind of jazz. So there you have it.
But we have big plans, right?
We have big plans. Yeah, we do have definitely big plans.
This thing is future ready. And I think one other thing to point out is you're in the studio now with 4 people, right? And that's because that's the max that is allowed in this particular studio right now.
Exactly.
Because of COVID regulations at Leiden University. And of course, not only because of the regulations, because we all want to stay healthy and happy as well. So that's why the rest of us over here. But if need be, could be more people in this particular studio, just not under these current regulations.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we don't have the entire team here. We're doing this as COVID-proof as possible. Now, you saw the studio, but what are we going to be doing in this studio? Well, as we said, there are going to be a bunch of series with games being played, a lot of them. So I will not introduce this series. I will let the creators themselves and the streamers themselves actually talk about this. So we're going to start with Nina, I think, who's going to talk about her series. There you go.
So I'm going to be doing a series called Indie Histories, where I take indie games that have an historical background, and I play those on stream instead of the Assassin's Creeds, the Civilizations that everyone knows, which are still great games, and my colleagues will get to those. But I thought it'd be fun to show a different side of history with games that often talk about topics that aren't as marketable for AAA games, and that dive into lesser known histories, and also that are just a bit more out there. And it's always fun to shine a light on indie games that are often underappreciated. So that is going to be my series.
Excellent. And do you know with which game you will be starting?
Yes, I'm going to be starting with a great game. It's called Aviary Attorney. You are a lawyer in 1840s France, and you are also a bird. That is it.
Excellent. Best pitch ever. I would buy this game every single time, I think. All right, then we have Sophie.
Yeah, so I will be playing the mainstream AAA flagship, huge franchise. Everyone knows the game series. I'll be focusing on Assassin's Creed. I'll literally stealth through history chronologically by starting with Assassin's Creed Odyssey and then moving on through the timeline up to the most recent setting in the Russia of the Russian Revolution. And, you know, obviously everyone, well, no, let's not be too bold. Most people will know Assassin's Creed, at least vaguely, but I think there's a lot of material in there that could use some more attention or could benefit from discussion, either about the game mechanics, the choices they made in representation, or just, you know, climbing onto things and jumping off of them because it's fun.
I can confirm it is fun. Jumping off of things and safely landing, more importantly. All right, and then Eva.
Yeah, I'm going to be streaming popular pasts, so pasts that have been represented in games super often. For instance, the Middle Ages, but I'm going to start with a blog on pirates, because I'm really into pirates. I think a lot of people are. So I'm going to look at how, in this case, pirates, but also other historical periods, historical figures, stuff like that, are represented, and what is right in this representation, and what is missing or not represented correctly. So I'm going to be playing Sea of Thieves as my first game, probably. So, and that blog is going to be called Streaming on the Seven Seas.
Excellent.
Very nice.
Awesome. Awesome stuff. So all these streams will be starting next week. As we said, today is the launch event, and next week we're starting with all the series. We'll come up with a schedule in a moment. But I think it's a little bit important before we move forward, because there is an amazing thing coming up, or at least one of my hypest moments coming up. We will be playing in a little bit Among Pasts. So we will be playing Among Us, but with historical figures. So everybody gets to introduce their historical figure when we get to the game as well. But before that, I think it's a little bit important to, and I will bring everybody here so we can see everyone. It is important to talk about the big idea behind streaming the past. So why exactly are we doing this, and why are we excited about streaming? Why are we excited about games? And we all sort of brought it up a little bit in the introductions, and of course, Angus explained the project, so I already discussed briefly about this. But I think it's important to highlight it a bit more.
Are you now completely jumping over, or?
I did. Oh my God! Why did I jump?
You've literally been
I've been pitching this idea
for 4 to 5 years to do a podcast.
You are absolutely right.
For 4 to 5 years to do a podcast.
You're absolutely right.
And you're just skipping over this thing.
How can I do this? All right.
I think another thing that's important to note is that our past pros will not be doing this just by themselves. They will also be having all sorts of experts from Leiden University join them on stream. Hopefully in the studio when they're available, and talk to them about that. So and the nice thing about Leiden University is that there are a lot of experts when it comes to studying the past. We've got a faculty of humanities and a faculty of archaeology chock full of people that know everything, almost everything you want to know about the past, and probably more than you would want to know about the past as well. So that is important to know. And what is also important to know, that we'll also have this maybe less gaming focused thing, this vodcast that Aris really wanted but then skipped over.
And then I forgot.
So what is this vodcast, Aris? What will it be?
So this vodcast is going to be called This Week's Past, and contrary to what the name might indicate, it's going to be every 2 weeks, more or less. And we are going to be talking about things that happened in these 1 or 2 weeks in regards to sciences of the past, but also in regards to video games and the past in general. So we're going to be going through any sort of news that are out there, new articles that came out, new projects that might have started, generally all these kind of things at the intersection between new things happening in the sciences of the past and video games as well. That is one thing, and there is also another thing where we would also really like to be interviewing, especially people from Leiden University, but also from elsewhere, about their projects, about the things that they're doing in their projects. And it's going to be, again, archaeologists, historians, anthropologists, maybe even more, right?
Maybe.
Who knows? Stay tuned.
Even media scholars, right?
Media scholars,
of course.
Now that you're talking about it, Sibyl, we actually were thinking of maybe inviting you for next week, which is the inaugural session, and we could talk about our Past at Play project for the first one.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, well, there we go.
There we go. Live setting up the first invitation and the first interview for this week's Past.
And if you yourself are, an expert and that doesn't mean that you already have a PhD or that you're already a professor, or that you've been, studying a specific field for a long time already. No, you could just literally be super into something. You don't even have to have gone to university. But if you want to reach out to us and share your ideas and or talk to us even live on stream, just get in touch with us via the chat over here, or there will be a ton of other ways that you can reach out to us. So is Apex historical? If you can make Apex Legends historical, I'm more than happy to talk to you about it.
We did that in a little clip we did with Pokemon Go, right? We made it a historical game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Pokemon Go is a historical game. So if Pokemon Go is a historical game, then Apex Legends also gets to be a historical game. Can you talk about football? No football.
I mean, maybe. Maybe.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Just lost half our viewers.
Yeah, half of our viewers out of the window. Brought up football.
No, absolutely. If you want to talk about football and the past, the intersection of these things is very important.
Exactly.
Let's make it happen.
Talking about the intersection of these things, there is something that will not be stopping in this channel, and that is the value streams, right, Corinne?
Yes, we are still continuing with our 2 streams a week that we will do next to this new project, and which we do every Tuesday and Thursday, and even tonight still.
Exactly. What are we playing tonight?
We are playing Old Worlds, and we are trying to beat the barbarians that damage our civilization.
Yeah, last time we were in quite a cliffhanger. I was almost dead, almost eclipsed from the earth, but Omar and Corinne are hanging in there. So if you wanna see the epic battle, it's gonna happen tonight at 9, and it's gonna be ugly.
Aris is always very nervous when it comes to barbarians.
Yeah. I'm always very nervous when it comes to barbarians.
I'm just nervous whether our computers can handle it. Last time the game just stopped. It just stopped randomly. So I think if we can make the game work all the time, we might stand a chance. I don't know about Aris, but I think Omar and me will be fine.
Exactly.
Collateral damage. Collateral damage.
I am the collateral damage. Exactly.
Oh, you're the one standing in the breach among the 300.
Exactly.
Very good. And next week, Aris, we're also still live streaming, right?
Next week we're still live streaming. Tuesday.
We're going to be live developing a historical game in 2 hours. Don't expect that it will be a blockbuster in 2 hours,
no. but it's going to be a game, and it's going to be playable.
We'll be using exactly Ink, a narrative scripting device, a tool. To make very small, very fun. We still like doing that. Historical games.
Exactly.
So if you have topics for us, because we always hear the topic of the game that we're developing just before we start streaming, just reach out to us as well, and we'll maybe make a game around your theme, right? So something historical.
Yeah. Exactly. Excellent.
Yes, just before, Omar.
Just before. Just before, tune into the chat and pitch your ideas.
Exactly, that's the way it's meant to be working.
That's the way it's meant to be. So now that the 2 items that I skipped in the script that I had right in front of me, and I should not, we want to talk about the big idea behind streaming the past. So why are we doing this and why we're excited? And part of the reason is also part of the reason of why we've been doing this with Value for so many years now is simply the potential and reach that we see in video games. So we do see that a lot of people want to play with the past. A lot of people are actively actually playing with the past. It is something that is happening. And they're learning and they're having experiences in the past through these video games. But often these kind of experiences happen in a way, and they are distant from those people who are actually producing the knowledge about the past, or who want to be talking about the past. So the historians and the archaeologists, and any scientist that talks about the past. So we're actually trying to reach out both to that audience of the people who are interested in history, who are interested in the past through their play, and to those who make the games, the developers, right? And give our own input on games. And we feel that we could positively contribute to this, and that is part of the reason of why we're doing this.
Yeah. So you've already made the cut. You're in the team, but I'm also still interested if our past pros could let us know a little bit about why they even. Because I don't think we ever asked you that. Why did you even decide to apply for this position, for this particular student assistant job?
Who wants to pick it up first?
Yeah, sure. First of all, yeah, why not? I came across this application when it was already up for, I think, 2 weeks. And I immediately, the same day, wrote my motivation letter and made everything ready because, well, of course, I love gaming. But also, I remember playing games and thinking about, okay, yeah, maybe this is what the Middle Ages was like. Oh, then the Middle Ages was pretty cool. Maybe I should go study English language and culture. So actually, through gaming, I got into English as well, the study.
Nice.
So yeah, for me, this is the dream job. So I'm really happy to be here.
That's very nice. In fact, that's something that we've done a survey last year as part of the Value Foundation among historical gamers. And that is something, right, Omar? You were part of it as well, that we heard a lot, right? People played games and then started studying something there.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
really cool.
Yeah. So yeah, but others as well would be nice to who could why play video games for a salary? I'm asking the real questions. Absolutely, I'm asking the real questions. So Nina, what did you think when you saw this particular application roll by?
So for me, it was mentioned during my minor, which actually Dr. Mol is my teacher in. So he mentioned it during a class, and I mean, it sounded really fun. And as Chad rightfully pointed out, if I can just have fun doing something I'm already really interested in and also get paid, I would be a fool not to apply. So I applied. Yeah, it just sounded really fun. And, you know, who can have
you are
that
no
on their
fool.
CV?
That's for sure. Very cool.
Very cool. Sophie, would you like to pick it up?
Yeah. So my reasons were similar to Eva's and, of course, Nina's as well. I mean, being able to do something that you love doing and then get money in return for doing so is awesome. But I also sort of got into archaeology, apart from it being a very interdisciplinary study, because of games, because the prospect of being able to reach people via the platform of games and share history with them fascinated me. And because I'm also pretty interested in doing things with game production, game creation in the future, this seemed like, well, the obvious step along the way. And of course, you know, there's the more philosophical conundrums of playability versus historical accuracy, which are fairly fascinating. So imagine being able to talk about that whilst playing the games and hopefully engaging with more than -1 people in chat and have a good time.
But then the whole thing of being visible and talking. Can't hear her anymore.
You sound quite
Yeah, you sound
distant.
a bit distant.
Oh, and I couldn't hear you anymore. Well, the whole thing about presenting and you know, having an audience and also actually being in the lead while there may be a professor at the table, that doesn't daunt you at all?
It does, but yeah. Well, let's be perfectly honest. It does.
I really like to present and, you know, be online and yeah. But you're all very good at it because we saw you in action already as a team. But,
well, thanks. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's a bit scary, but at the same time, I think it's super good experience to have. I mean, if I'm ever able to keep streaming, I would love to. So it's also a hurdle that you have to get over. And I think in a few weeks, I'll probably look back and think, oh, I went through so much effort for that stream, like looking in the mirror 5 times and stuff like that. And then in a few weeks, I'm probably going to be like, now I'm way more comfortable just sitting here talking.
But I understand you though, because I also looked in the mirror three extra times this morning when I left for here. I was like, wait, shall I wear this particularly nerdy T-shirt or this particularly nerdy T-shirt? So I went for
morning only, and then you let it go.
Yeah, that's me. That's me, Sibyl. You know that.
I know. Yeah.
That's impressive.
But I think what Sophie said, and I think that's actually very important, that it's something that, especially in the minds of gamers, is something that seems quite obvious, right? This connection between video games and the past, it seems very obvious because as gamers, we tend to do it. But from the other side, it doesn't seem all that obvious. And that is part of the reason of, this is actually the first structured university streaming project. And there are only so many people around the world that are actually looking at video games in the past. So this is also a bridge we want to cross eventually to make this thing that is obvious for so many people actually make it obvious from the other side, from the side of the academic or those who actually study the past, to understand how important it is to be able to understand games.
Yeah, absolutely. In that sense, I'm very happy. I think that Caroline is still with us. She has to go in a couple of minutes, I think. But I kind of want to know, what did you think when we first emailed you out of the blue with this idea for this project? We actually sat down, we had a coffee in the times when that was still possible in a Dutch cafe around the corner, and we talked about this. What did you originally think? These guys are crazy, or
it was actually a really weird sort of coincidence, because literally I grew up playing like Roller Coaster Tycoon and Commando Keen, and then left it at that, and it stayed in the 1990s, and it never continued. And then out of the blue, I work at Colonial and Global History, right, sort of my research division at the university, and I got a student who wanted to write his thesis with me on representations of the Global South by in Western made as well as Asian made video games, which turned out to be this really exciting project. And as I learned more and more, I roped you in, as you know, and then this project was in the making, and it was as if it was meant to be.
Oh.
And now I feel like I've kind of been not sure how I should phrase this, especially in a pandemic. Don't want to call it a virus, but I've kind of been infected with the gaming virus, I feel like. So I got back into the indie game scene. I've been playing some Indian games, and we'll see where that goes. Ask me again in a couple of months, and we might be in a completely different place.
Yeah, great,
Nice.
great.
We won't give you a vaccine against that anyway.
No.
Okay, that's fair.
This is the good kind of virus, I would say.
Yes, absolutely.
But
And maybe moving along the line, Sibyl, our professor at Play as well. You've been playing around with us in various projects, but Twitch was kind of new for you until the start of this year, right?
Yeah, true. Yeah, because like I said, I'm more into play as a thing or as a practice than necessarily always games. But I'm very excited also because besides being interested in play, I also did quite a bit of research about the relation between science and popular culture. And a lot of things about how we as academics are a bit in this ivory tower, which you mentioned before. And then we sort of broadcast our ideas about this is the past. And in at least two ways, this project turns that around. And I've been also doing research about science fiction films, for example, which are another example of turning that around. That actually the popular culture is leading, right? Games in this case. And students are leading. And I think that is gold. That's really gold as a principle when you really want to talk about science communication and not just want to have this sort of sender-receiver model. And then, of course, also games, but digital media in general, have this sort of capacity to be more than only sending and receiving anyway, as we're proving now in the interaction we have already. So, yeah, I'm really excited about this whole project.
Great. And also, by the way, if in chat you have questions about our project and you want to know more, just put them down in the chat and we're happy to answer. But I would also like to hear from Martin Jesse from the communication side of things, and because we see it as a communication tool in a way, but what do the people who actually do communication think?
Well, I think that this is a fantastic channel to reach a whole new audience out there. I mean, I know our archaeological research from the Faculty of Archaeology, we read the newspapers, we read the conventional media, but this is something that is absolutely new. As far as I know, there is no other Twitch channel run by a university on this specific topic or on any topic whatsoever. So I think I'm really happy to see how we are making progress, how we are taking steps towards a bright new future of science communications. So that's big ideas.
Big ideas. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. That's great to hear. It really is, we're super lucky to have this very diverse team in terms of specialties and ways of thinking about things, to really help us out with this particular project, right? It will be for the streaming. It will be, Eva, Nina, Sophie, and in the evenings still other people from Value that you will mostly see. But there's this group of people that's here with us right now that will be very much supporting this by giving advice, or in fact helping us to link up to those other more traditional news media channels. So it's really great, and so maybe a little bit of a clap in the hand for this wonderful team that decided to go on this kind of crazy journey with us. So yeah. Aris, what's your big idea, my friend? What is the big idea that you wanna take out from this?
I mean, we've already covered a lot of the things that I also shared about the potential of the games, and of course about this new frontier that is for like academia to sort of reach out to, but also from the other perspective and what the gamers themselves think about this and whether they are interested in that sense. But I just have this genuine interest in games and this genuine passion for games and play. And for me, this is that's the big idea that I'm coming from. Like the fact that we can do stuff with games and play more than this generally frivolous idea that we think about when we're thinking about games. Like, oh, you're wasting your time by playing games. You're wasting your time by sitting behind your screen. And this kind of attitude goes for a lot of stuff, right? But because I do think that play and games in general have a ton of potential, this is part of this potential, I think. And that's one of the main reasons that I started doing this kind of stuff anyway, because I was spending too much time playing video games, and I either had to justify it to myself somehow, or I had to find out if this is actually something meaningful. And I do still think that this is something meaningful. And I do see somebody mentioning in the chat about Leiden esports team, which we currently don't have, but maybe we will have eventually, because why not, right? We have a Leiden University football team, we have a Leiden University basketball team. I don't see why we can't have a Leiden University esports team as well eventually.
Self-help one, apparently.
Yeah. I'm I'm tapping you maybe for coach, at least in the Hades department, because
I can coach. I can try and coach things.
Yes, yeah. I'm definitely not coaching anybody who's better at gaming than I am, because I'm always a sore loser. And basically everybody's better at gaming, as you will see in 5 minutes. So I think one of the other big ideas that hasn't really mentioned yet, because I fully on board with all of them. But one of the other ones that I also really like, I really like Twitch. And if you spend a lot of time on Twitch, you know that Twitch is not always the most friendly community, or not always conducive maybe for sustained communication. But at the same time, I think it is, right? Especially if you were there with a nice group of chatters like we're having right now, and we're just sort of getting into the groove. I absolutely love it when we do these live streams. And for example, we get one of the game developers from one of the indie games, for example, that we've been playing in the chat, and they really get to geek out a little bit about all those historical Easter eggs that they've put in there, and we get to geek out about the fact that they put all these historical Easter eggs in there, and we get to generally geek out about the past, because that's another thing that I think we all love to do. But Twitch is just a really great environment for that, I think. And in that sense, I'm also kind of excited to just contribute to the Twitch community with this thing, science communication on Twitch, that is still very niche. And like, if you now go to like the recommended channels, or you go to the main page, you'll see all sorts of channels that are not very much meant to inform, but meant to entertain mostly. But I think there's a place for us here, and I'm very happy that you're all here to just be part of that conversation that we're trying to have with you.
Absolutely. As the time gradually approaches to 4, we're gradually approaching the moment that we will be playing Among Us. So I would like to ask all our the lovely people who are present with me in the studio, or on the website, to actually start loading up the game. So yeah, it is Among Us time, or Among Pasts.
Among Pasts, absolutely.
So, a very peaceful game, so I hear.
very, very
yeah,
peaceful.
Exactly, very peaceful game.
Sure, absolutely.
It is. This is meant for peaceful people. I'm definitely one of those. I will tell you. At least that's what people have been telling about me for ages. So do we want to have each other guess what each other's historical figures are, or are we gonna just straight up announce ourselves as the historical figures that we'll be playing as?
I mean, it will eventually be clear, because we have to talk in the in-between parts. So maybe it's fine if we, because then people can talk about their historical character as well.
I'm gonna give it a couple of hints though, and I'm just gonna drop a couple of hints in my case.
Okay.
And then see. We don't have to do this for everybody, because probably we'll end up playing hints for the entire hour. So I'm just gonna drop a hint, see if the chat gets it. So I'm gonna start a little bit obscure, not so obscure. You know what? A relatively obscure one. Nina, and I'm not talking about one of our streamers, but actually it should be Ninja. So Ninja is the first hint.
Ninja is the first hint. You also need to host the game in the meantime.
I will definitely try and host this game. So Ninja is the first hint. Second hint would be the Bahamas. Naruto. No, not Naruto. I'm also not El Nino. No. Historical figure. That El Nino could, I guess, be Jesus, but no, I'm not. Not so of a delusional that I'm going to play as Jesus. That would also not play well, I think, if people would be stabbing Jesus or accusing him of being a traitor. So we've got Ninja, we've got Bahamas. I'll also say another place name. We'll say Seville. So Sevilla in Spain. We're getting there. I'm gonna say one more.
Still no clue.
Christopher Columbus. Ding 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 ding.
Somebody got
LK19 wins the internet cookies for today.
Internet cookies.
Very good. I'll
The
be
best
playing
kind
as
of
Christo-
cookies are the internet cookies.
I'll be playing as Christopher Columbus. Maybe we can do one more guessing game while I set up the game. Yeah.
Who wants to? Let's do Martin Yes guessing game. Give a hint. Give a hint.
Stabbing would be the hint.
Stabbing.
Martin has already announced who's going to be in the mail, so we all know already, right?
But we don't get to guess. The chat.
We don't get
gets
to.
to
It's a
guess.
chat. It's a chat.
Caesar.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Trail
Well,
sloth
that was
number
quick.
1. Bam. Straight up
Nice.
got it.
Who
Straight up
guessed
got
it?
it.
Because
That's quick.
I can guess who guessed it now.
It is Trail Sloth 1 who gets the internet cookie. Trail Sloth 1 gets the internet cookie. As we said, the best kind of cookie.
I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna put the code to this game in
the
the
whereby
whereby, but also in the Slack channel. Yeah, because I think if
Yes.
you, although we like to play Among Us with all of you, I think we're full, so we can't. Sorry, let me actually quickly.
Are you just on Europe or another?
In the
that's a
meantime,
good
we have
question.
to
All right,
actually
bye, Caroline.
wave goodbye
Bye,
to
Caroline.
Caroline, who will not be joining us for the game.
That's a great question. I
Thank
think
you
I
for
may,
being here.
I think I may still be on. Oh goodness! I have to
Moment of
quickly get-
silence for actually setting this up. Always a challenge to set up an Among Us game.
Especially because you just straight up said like, "Hey, will you do it?" I was like, "Wait, what? where do you set the server thingy again?"
It's the bottom right when you go to online. You can have
When you
like
go
there's
online
this
on the
globe.
bottom right, it has a globe.
Oh yeah, I'm on Europe. I'm on Europe. So that's good to
Excellent.
know.
Great.
I'm gonna say 2 imposters. Yeah.
2 imposters. We're what,
Yeah,
3,
yeah.
4, 5? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. That sounds
And we're just gonna, because we're gonna start this out. Let's start early on with the Skeld, right? Or shall we? Or shall we go for the airship straight up? It's the most historical.
I mean, there's a lot of space for historical shenanigans in there, but there's also a lot of space.
Yeah,
There is a lot
yeah.
of space, yeah.
Let's go for the Skeld first. Then that's
Alright.
at least first.
Sure.
All right. Let me share in the whereby. Let me share that, and I'll also
Get
share
into
it in
my play scene in the meantime. Get a bit of sound here. Oh, I can't
So-
put too much sound though, because everybody gets to hear my stuff in here. Oh no. I will open up
You've
the
been
music a
found
bit.
out, Aris. Ah.
Yeah, I honestly don't. Yeah, it's.
It's gonna be tricky on my end.
Interesting challenge how you're going to survive this one. All right, let me just plunk it also in.
Just keep them on because you need to. Yeah. All right.
So,
Okay, I'm in.
so for Sabil, this is the first time that you're playing this, right?
game.
Did you make it in Sabil?
Sibyl
It
is
has
in
to
fact
play, as
muted.
you know.
Let me.
I
also-
can.
Yeah, absolutely. But but you, I don't know who you all are actually, so that's interesting.
Ah,
Let me get in as
Alright,
well.
see the
And a quick moment. Bam. Online.
So, what I will have to do now is I can't monitor the chat, Ares, so you will
But
monitor
I
the
can
chat,
monitor
right?
the chat.
Yeah, so because otherwise it would be just completely unfair to you. I mean, you're already very sus to begin with. And
I-
would immediately-
I am
good
sus by default.
good one. I'm also closing it to chat now.
Comrade. Do I play Comrade? What should I play?
Where am I playing Columbus? I actually mistyped the name. It's horrible. It's so bad. Here you go. Literally, I have a PhD in Caribbean archaeology, and I mistyped the name of this Deuterino.
Eris,
I
you can't
need-
read, you can't spell. This is
You're
not
just
going
testing
great.
the audience. and stuff.
What's next?
I need to, but the problem is if I now drop out, the game ends.
No,
So
no,
I
no.
can't-
Someone else becomes the moderator.
Okay,
So,
but I can still join with the same code.
yes.
All right.
Wonderful. All right, in that case, I'm just
Bye.
gonna change my
You're
name.
changing. Okay, fair enough. Actually, don't want the skin. I'm fine.
So
Bam.
who's the moderator now?
Not me.
I think I am because I have a big start button now.
Then,
Yes.
spoilers. I see Archaeopolis leaving the chat. Bye-bye. Catch you later.
Do we
It's all on you
think?
now, Aris.
Do we think 120 seconds of voting time is enough or
is it
too
enough?
much? Or
I think it's fine. 120 seconds.
Yeah.
It's fine.
We'll see. We'll see. It's there is Columbus.
There I am. This is a lot better now. At least I'm historically accurate.
Yeah.
I try to be historically accurate, although I don't contain any. What was it again? Giant. What was it again? Wait. Weird reference from it's on my Twitter account. Weird reference from an E3 from I don't know how long ago.
But is everyone ready? Because then I can hit start.
I don't see Martin Jesse somewhere, but he's in the
yeah,
game.
he's
Oh,
there,
he's
he's
here.
there.
Okay.
He's Jules Caesar, right?
I see. Okay, I'm ready.
Everyone ready?
Everybody ready?
Yeah. Ready.
Okay,
let's go.
starting.
I'm never ready.
Let's go. Okay.
So we can't talk.
I mean, you can talk about your characters if you want. You're allowed to talk about your historical characters while doing tasks.
do we have to do it with accents or not?
Hopefully not.
If you want, but
That would mean I would have to do for some. The problem is we don't know where Columbus really came from. So maybe it has to be an Italian accent, but that would be horrible. I'm not doing that. Or a Spanish accent. I'm also not doing that. Wait.
I guess oxygen depleted. Somebody's like straight up messing with us.
Oh.
Oh.
Sadist.
Right, the code.
Okay, this one is done.
Run.
yeah, I'm running.
Somebody running to the other oxygen?
Yep.
Please? Okay.
We were all the other
I
one.
have to confess, who's Jane Fool? I don't know. I need to be wiki crunched on this one.
Cool.
Jane
the-
Fool.
In the meantime, people can't judge my own skills on Among Us, which is not necessarily the greatest.
It's been a while since I played this game. I've completely forgot how to do everything.
I've never played this game, so
Can we
You're
put up
fine.
the player's speed for the next round?
Yeah, we could. Somebody's...
Somebody killed Maggie.
Well.
Someone's
Oh
dead.
no!
Well.
Ding
Oh, no,
dong,
wait a
she's
minute.
gone.
All Scotland rejoices.
I discovered a body.
and Wales and good parts of England as well. Remember
Yeah.
that when she actually died, rip, but
But there were parties.
That particular one song that I won't rename was the hit, the number one during that week. What was it, from the Wizard of Oz? So
So
Witch is
there.
gone.
Let's get
Exactly,
to
the
the
witch is
People
gone.
get it in the chat. People do get it in the chat.
Yes,
they
good.
know. They
So,
know.
but
know.
Mary the First. What did you
Yes.
see?
Hello. Well, first of all, it wasn't me.
Yeah,
And even though my name is Bloody Mary, I didn't do this.
that's what all imposters say.
I fully believe you, my queen.
Thank you,
Wow.
my jester.
I don't trust other Romans like
Doesn't help.
Agrippina, so
Romans attacking each other. How original.
I have full trust in my jester as well, which is Jane Fool.
Jane Fool.
So yeah, the body was at the bottom left, just beyond the. I think it's electrical with all the.
Yes.
Yeah, it's electrical. Okay.
I was crossing the ocean, so I wasn't it.
Oh, yeah.
You were You were in a
I'm
ship
just
mining.
gonna vote for you now
business, yeah.
because of this damn panda.
Oh, I picked the microphone. Sorry to anybody
I
who
think
actually.
I was in the same room
headphones.
with. Yeah, I don't know when the murder took place. So yeah.
You were in the same room as the murder
As the
took
murder
place?
took place, that is
I was
weird.
in the same.
Bravo, Julius.
Why were you there, and why weren't you reporting it if you were there?
No, I wasn't. I was in the same room
Ah.
with Tukulti and William the First, I believe.
I was together with
Okay.
Angus for
Alright.
quite some
I
time.
wa-
We have
and he
8
didn't
seconds.
kill me, so
I'm just
now?
gonna skip this vote.
Yes,
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
skip,
skip.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
gonna skip this
Yeah.
vote. I
Alright.
voted.
Dangerous stuff. But yeah.
Columbus is
Oh,
pretty
somebody
sus.
has,
I don't trust other Romans.
Out of principle.
out of principle,
Listen,
Romans.
listen. The whole deal with
Backstabbers,
Columbus is
all
that
of them.
he hasn't been sus for 500 years, and all of a sudden he's very sus. I know, very sus. It's in these post-colonial times, but I wasn't found out for 500 years, so don't go finding me out right now. No, I'm not it.
That's the weakest argument I've heard in a while.
I always honestly have thought, what if you put Columbus on trial? I don't think there would be any good arguments there, so I'm not going to try and defend myself too well.
Actually,
Are you allowed to talk when you're dead?
No.
As a ghost.
I mean, technically, we're all dead, but.
Wow.
Fair point. Fair point.
That's so meta.
I do like to be reminded of that.
No, I mean not in the. You can talk about your character if you want.
Oh,
You interrupted
I can't get any work done like this.
William the First also cannot get any work done because he's dead.
Sadly not, no. Yeah.
Somebody is out to
Okay,
get the
okay.
to get
So-
the
so-
get the Brits.
Yeah, I think first of all somebody is killing the Brits. That's true. And second, I
Okay,
found the body
Yeah.
in
I'm not
electrical.
British.
Where?
In electrical.
Norman.
Oh.
So I feel like somebody is hiding in that vent over there and
Yeah, just venting it out.
just
in and
venting it
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
killing somebody. So I also feel unsafe at the location.
I haven't seen Mary 1 around at all.
No.
Yeah, I haven't seen anyone else either. But yeah. It's
She
just-
could never be sus. She could never be sus. My queen would never.
Have,
Yeah.
right?
I only
Exactly.
saw William, but
Wait,
when he was still alive.
Sorry, your queen would never be sus. It seems like you're covering for somebody.
Yeah, it,
Yeah.
it does seem like you're covering for someone.
Me, I am but a mere jester.
I mean, if she wouldn't cover for me, I'd have her head. So
I do not have a choice. Please get me out. Please
Wait,
get me out. Please
That's
get me out.
murderous intent. That's murderous intent.
Look, there has to be somebody. If somebody's vending, it has to be somebody who actually knows the game. So I'm extremely sus of the people who have actually played before.
what?
Makes perfect sense.
Meaning Jane and Mary are currently my prime suspects for this whole thing.
So I don't think it's fun to punch down. So let's punch up. I'm gonna go for Mary.
What? Okay, Columbus. It's definitely Columbus. I said it last round. Columbus is so sus.
So sus.
I
Even.
was walking around with
I will
Angus
follow
last time
every
and
move, my queen.
kill me.
Oh no!
Let's see what happened.
All right, there we go.
Mary
yeah.
did make
You
it.
all paid
Yeah.
for this. Do the things.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's finally
bloody
gone.
indeed.
I am free.
She goes into the void.
Oh.
Of
Into the void. Boo. Didn't work out.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not going back
I'm
into
watching
the
you,
electrical yet, though.
Agrippina.
Oh, Mary.
You don't
Poor
want
Mary.
Bloody Mary to haunt you.
Judge.
Don't forget to do your.
Won't be again.
You can do your tasks. Ask ghosts. Don't forget.
Little tasks.
Stop
still
interrupting me.
I wouldn't look in any mirrors and say Bloody Mary now, guys.
No, that's true.
Oh yeah, damn.
But I already did my 3 times in the mirror looking today. So
Yeah, no need to say anything.
Oh.
Reactor meltdown.
on my way.
I'm on it.
I mean, this.
Hey yo!
die.
Jester.
The jester got you.
Betrayer.
Jester framed the queen. That's
Oh my
great.
god.
That's great.
The betrayal.
And also, Julius Caesar was right. So I mean,
Yeah,
Right.
So I
Maybe,
need a raise? Is that why you betrayed me? You could've just
I'm
told
finally
me.
rebelling.
Wow. Wow. Just straight up killed everybody. Didn't even vote anybody out. You just killed.
Yeah, that was really fast.
That was extremely
We
well
jesters
played.
get by on our wit.
Should we maybe dial up the kill cooldown and then
Yes, Angus dial
add
up the
a
kill
short
cooldown.
task?
but what do I need to do?
Oh, Omar. Yeah, you need to in the settings you can dial up the kill cooldown.
As in a longer time. It's not 35
It's now
seconds.
35
so-
seconds.
It's not
God,
35. Do
that-
something longer.
No, but 35 seconds is quite a long
Yeah.
cooldown, right?
And still they managed to kill all of us despite
Yeah.
the fact that we had very few.
No,
I
don't
mean,
put it.
I could put it on a minute, but it won't be fun.
Not a minute.
But
No,
we
no,
didn't-
no.
Please,
we
not a minute.
didn't kill
Put it on 40
everyone, it's
seconds or
just
something.
Because we couldn't be voted out anymore because we were with 2.
Yeah,
That's
we
why
were only
won.
2.
We didn't kill everyone.
Well, you killed enough people, but
I
it's
was
now
alive.
35. Do you want more or less, or
Put it on 40 or 45.
It's on
Should we explain our characters a little?
Yes.
Yeah,
So I think-
especially the connection between Mary and
Yeah,
Jane
I think not
Fool.
everyone knows because it's a very obscure
Let me
character.
stand
So we
next
just
to you.
yeah, I put it up to 40. Start then also. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's
Yeah,
start.
well,
So-
no, oh, well.
Too late.
I
Too
can
late.
talk while playing.
Do we want to go in alphabetical order or?
Let's do the Mary Jane connection first because it's the obscure one.
Yeah. So Jane Fool is actually the only recorded female jester in history, and she was in the court of Mary the First of Bloody Mary.
Oh, really?
So we have the Queen and her jester.
Nice. And was there anything specific? Was this because it's the only recorded one? Was there anything particularly exceptional about her, or what?
Not that I could find out. Just that she was the only one.
You think it was,
Exceptionally good, of course.
Exceptionally good. And what is written about her then? Is it something good?
It is very short.
Oh,
Short-lived life.
Just like her life now. Hey.
Hey, wait a minute.
my goodness!
Oh, my
So
jester.
I was just in navigation, and I was doing like the navigational tasks, and I was walking back, and then there was the body of Jane Fool, who kept on talking while she was killed, which is props.
amazing
I mean,
skill.
Wait.
Yeah.
Some high skills
Omar,
right there.
who are you even playing as?
William the First,
William the First.
also
You're
known
William
as
the First.
William of Normandy, also known as William the Bastard.
Also
So-
wearing two hats.
But you're not
Yeah.
known as William the Navigator. Why were you even navigating this thing? I'm Columbus. No, just kidding. You get to steer my ship. You get to steer my
Raises
ship.
good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
I mean-
good point.
I navigated Normandy, so
I guess.
I haven't really seen anybody around.
me neither.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
It's
It's been a bit
but I
lonely.
can't remember. So
All right.
yeah, I'll probably just skip.
All
I
right.
will find your murderer, jester.
Let's skip.
Oh no, wait, you betrayed me.
Oh wait. I don't care about you anymore. All right. All
Did
votes
Julius
were
Caesar vote for?
Aw.
He didn't vote for
Did,
Agrippina.
didn't keep to
Got over his
the,
principles.
No, I'm just biding my time right now.
just waiting. Just
Being
waiting.
a great
Like a real
Cherry
imposter.
stuff.
Okay. I need to go.
I love the sound of these people walking around. It's like dunk, 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 dunk.
Yeah, so cute.
For administration. Okay.
What?
Ooh, I'm quite far away, I think. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Another report saved the day.
Oh no, Julius Caesar got stabbed.
So I was in. Haha.
How in
Damn you,
character.
senators.
So you found him again.
I found again. Yeah.
How
it's
have
not-
you?
I know it's
This
not
does
very
not.
fun. Hold on. I was in electrical doing my tasks. Then I walked down there just to like the emergency thing, and then I saw the body. And if I was an imposter, which I'm not, why would I report the body so the emergency stops?
Is
Because-
it a double
Just
bluff?
think of that.
That sounds
Triple
like
bluff?
a double bluff.
This.
Quadruple bluff.
So I will say that Omar looks like a sweet summer child, but he's absolutely not a sweet summer child. He's pretty good at this game.
Yeah.
But I'm not the imposter. Just trust me, I'm not. It's just,
Just back-to-back
pure coincidence.
reports sounds a
didn't
bit
see
sus to
you.
me.
I'm
Did you
only
see you
doing
going
my.
first.
So I was at electrical as well, but I didn't see you at electrical.
So
You were. Who are you playing as, Alice?
I
I'm getting
am,
I'm getting a message
Tukulti.
from beyond the grave from Harold, King of England. I don't think we can trust you, my friend.
Okay,
Yeah.
Columbus is throwing a lot of shade, though.
But
Yeah,
then
he
the
is.
imposters will win again, Columbus.
I mean, if Columbus likes anybody, it's probably the imposters.
but
right?
Aris, you said you were in electrical as
Yeah.
well. That's and where did you go after that?
I was going to the oxygen.
So you passed
why
by
haven't
the
you
place
seen each
where the
other?
body was found.
No,
That's
I didn't see the
suspicious.
body.
No, because she killed him and then moved on.
I
Or
don't-
you killed him after I left the electrical.
It's a debate where we haven't heard from Margaret Thatcher. That's rare.
Well, I was trying to cut into the discussion, if you let me. So all I have to say for myself is nothing at all, but I can cross Mary the First of the list because she was taking care of oxygen, which some of you other buffoons might have wanted to consider as well, instead of.
She's like 5 seconds for 3.
Oh, well.
Oh, William first.
Lucky
going
Aris.
for it.
I voted.
Hey guys, I am expecting a civil war now, right?
Yeah, clearly.
Yes.
All right, where are we?
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Yeah, we're just never making this.
Just hurry up and do your tasks. That's all there is to it.
That's all there is to it.
Yeah, in contrast to the real Columbus, I don't really run a tight ship, I think.
No? Oh, I'm at reactor. I'm at reactor. It's okay. It's okay.
Is it?
It's okay.
Is it though?
I mean, I need a second one. I can't do it alone. Come on.
I'm coming. Come on.
I don't see anybody coming. Okay.
I'm here. I'm here.
It's done.
Okay. It's done. What?
So who hasn't?
Okay. Okay.
Aris and Angus. That's very.
There is no way that you found all 3 bodies. Simply, there is no way.
You were at the reactor, right? Guess where the body was?
Man, I just fixed the whole thing.
Guess
you can't
you
blame
killed
me.
him there.
No, you can't blame me. What? I fixed the whole thing. Man, you found 3 bodies. You have found 3 bodies.
Say that.
3 bodies.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's either
Okay, vote
very
me out,
good
but then
play
the
or-
imposters win. So yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah. That's what an imposter would say.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, of course, Mary, because you're the other imposter. I saw you walking both there, but okay, sure.
Excuse you.
Just going around, just throwing shade. Okay.
Exactly. Raise some armies and fight it out in Greece.
kind of out of the way for William of Normandy. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I blame Aris because.
Yeah. Okay,
he's
but
at the reactor,
whatever.
and then...
I have.
I like how everybody's just quiet, not saying anything.
I mean, I think
Nobody wants to
Homer
be
knows
sus.
what is coming, though.
Yeah, I know that we're gonna lose.
Bye.
Goodbye, William.
Bye, William.
It was nice knowing you.
Or not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That was close.
Damn. Easy.
I thought you could take him out when he was walking by. But
I
then you didn't.
had the cooldown. Like the
yeah, of
moment
course,
I had the
yeah.
cooldown because I did the other 2 kills.
Oh.
Just as a tip, if there's 6 of us and there's still 2 imposters, you kind of gotta vote.
Yeah,
that's-
you kind of got the vote.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Oops.
Nice.
We got caught up in the histories.
got
Victory
up
for
in the
England.
histories.
I was too busy fighting inflation to take care of
Which you
murderers.
created yourself.
Ahem.
Do we want any other settings, or is it fine like this?
Let's play one more of this map and then we go to another map. I say.
Yeah.
I'm going for a new hat.
I'm also
Cool.
I like my
You have 2
unicorn hat,
seconds.
though.
Oh,
I still haven't figured out who what.
Who is who?
Who's who? High-speed gaming here, Aris of Angus, you know, right?
Yeah, clear. I was like, let's sit down.
Speed running.
and
Speed
chat a
running
little
Among
bit.
Us.
Let's just sit down and chat because why
Nice
not?
hat, maybe. By the way.
well, thank you.
Looks perfectly stunning on you, dear.
It was made especially for me.
Of course it was.
I discard every single time. There we
The
go.
card is so annoying, right?
Yeah. Gets me every time. What?
Oh no. It wasn't me. I didn't record it.
Jane
Oh
fool.
no, again.
You fool.
Again.
What do people have against jokes?
Jingle beyond the grave.
Sounds like truth, apparently.
Who of us hates jokes? I think it must be Margaret Thatcher.
I mean,
Oh,
who else
Yeah,
gets jokes?
I mean, good point.
Preposterous.
Good point. Good point.
A
yeah.
good joke at the right time could potentially save the entire nation. So I would beg to differ. You know, when I returned to Parliament, you know, just for funsies, as they say, I even cracked one myself by mentioning that I had seen that in the cinemas they were playing The Mummy Returns, which I think is extremely funny, and therefore I would like to say that just, you know,
She's
I
just
would
filibustering
Pretty
this
sus,
meeting.
pretty sus. I voted.
She's filibustering this,
I voted.
meeting so that the time runs out, and then none of us have voted. So
Can you
Throwing
filibuster in the
shade
House
again.
of Parliament?
It's all they do in the House of Parliament. Come on.
Yes.
Cicero all over again.
Yes.
All right.
I honestly don't know, but
I have
Yeah.
voted.
To the stakes.
so Corinne, where did you find the body?
I
Because
think it was called electrical
What
with the
happens with the
wires
electric
there.
element bodies?
Yeah. Did you see anyone
Next
else?
to the vent. No, I didn't see anyone on my way there.
Ah,
but
it's one
it
of
was
those
coming from the
venters
west side.
again.
Some of these
Wait,
vendors.
where did you find the body?
Electrical.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. I just don't
Me
know.
neither. Yeah, I have no clue.
Are you just random voting or?
Skipping votes.
It's random. We're forming
Oh.
exactly.
For random voting.
Thank you very much, everyone.
we actually.
I didn't make the kill! God damn it! I didn't do shit!
You're dead.
And that has always been Patrick's
can I
problem.
say?
Just 2 hands
Oh,
up,
well,
2
have
hands up.
fun suffocating then.
Wow.
A queen's intuition is
straight
always
up
right.
Says the one who was the imposter last time.
Let me see. I'm clicking the
Okay,
oxygen.
my oxygen side is fine, by the way. If anybody's on admin.
Okay.
That's fine. It's done.
Okay.
It's done.
Got it.
You know, when you're still alive, you're not really allowed to discuss such matters, because it gives you an unfair advantage.
True that.
I feel the presence of a ghost.
I have shivers down my spine. Ooh.
Shivering me timbers.
Oh no, poor Columbus. Again.
Didn't make it. Didn't make it.
Ah, unsuccessful journey.
So
The body was at the how do you call it? At the bottom, like at the bottom center. I can't remember where all the boxes are. Storage.
Storage. Yeah.
Storage.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So that was where the body was. So very close to electrical again. So I feel like somebody's venting again, which makes some.
So if
Well-
someone venting, it's probably someone who knows the game. A
But
little bit
I
better.
think by now everybody can.
Well, I mean,
Who voted Thatcher?
I voted Thatcher.
I did.
I mean,
I
I
do.
put the sus on her, but I didn't vote for her.
I straight up voted. Just
I was like, skip.
didn't even flinch. Just straight up voted.
I didn't hear much from Julius Caesar yet.
I tried to improve this
Really?
country, you know, I
Ju-
did.
Julius
You
Caesar
had to throw
is
me out.
suspiciously quiet.
I'm not working. on
Oh,
On killing people.
conquering the Britons.
Did you vote? Did you vote Thatcher?
did you vote Thatcher? No, right?
I did vote
Can you
that.
check?
Yeah, I think
we can check,
Caesar
actually.
did.
No, you can't.
No, you cannot check.
Can't check.
No, you
Caesar
can't.
might
Then
have
it
voted.
has to be away in the first.
It's really the first time I
But-
said
but-
that I voted Thatcher, but yeah.
There must be a way. I think I voted. Mary voted. I
It's
think
gotta be
Agripina
William.
voted. So I'm going for Omar. I think Omar didn't vote Thatcher.
No, I don't think so.
Nah,
That's
I
why.
voted
That's why
skip.
we have
I
to
voted
vote him
skip.
out.
Because I like. What?
I'm not hearing an
What?
argument.
Wait, what?
I didn't vote for someone that have to be voted.
Oh.
What?
Hey, why me? I wouldn't murder my jester.
I don't know that. Okay.
What?
No.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Well, you know who it is now, but okay, sure. Oh, shut up.
Oh well, I guess even
Even
in
Steven.
spirit form, Columbus still gets to help out
his
with the ship.
tasks.
Do his tasks exactly. You know, one of the things that is that's an unfortunate fact about Columbus. We often think about him as a great navigator, but he wasn't at all. In fact, he shipwrecked himself no less than 4 times.
Nice.
4 times.
Yeah, 4 times. In good places though, like Panama, Jamaica, Dominican Republic, all places that I wouldn't be mind marooned on for a little while.
So he was just chilling.
I think he was just chilling. Yeah, absolutely.
Fun. Do your tasks, people.
Yeah, on it.
Yeah, that's actually Bloody Mary has a bad rap because actually both her predecessor and successor murdered way more people, but she was the first ever queen to rule by her own rights in England. And when she ordered 280 Protestants to be burned, people didn't really take kindly to that. But her father murdered 70,000 people, Henry VIII. So
that's more. There's definitely an order of magnitude difference there. It's maybe just not nice to murder anybody, but except in Among Us.
Aha.
Getting really quiet here.
Yeah, it's all the tryharding.
A lot of tryharding. Lights?
I always freaking forget where the lights are. Oh, I can't. Of course I can't.
We can't.
No, the ghosts can't do that. Yeah, that's true.
I don't really.
I don't really know what to do. So he hasn't finished their tasks yet.
We have a task and a half to it. What about the lights?
Shall we turn off confirm eject after this round?
Oh yeah.
Let's not make it too hard on ourselves.
You want to make it hardcore?
Absolutely.
Because the imposters never win.
No. Why does nobody fix the lights? People. Oh my
god. I saw it happening in front of my eyes.
But like, if you had fixed the lights, then Murray could have seen 2 bodies lying out, or 1 body lying right. He's walked past it.
Oh.
Yeah, like.
Why nobody fixing the lights? I couldn't. I was dead. I was assassinated.
My queen is not the brightest. It's okay.
I was assassinated.
I can't change the map in this, so we need to like.
No, I think we need to set a new one to change the map, right?
Yeah.
I was finishing my tasks.
All right, let's do a new map.
Congratulations to Agrippina, also by the way, for fixing this mess
How can you
by
leave?
herself.
Yes.
Yeah, escape doesn't work. I found
No,
out.
you press the gear on the top right, and then you press leave game.
Angus, will you set a new one? Or
No, you could do that. You're already on it. It's Sibyl. Are you in the game with us, or who are you playing as? I honestly haven't figured.
What happened? People just left the word by.
I don't
know.
Oh, people are coming back in the word by. Something happened on the word by.
I'm so glad we're just the voices in Aris's head and don't have to worry about going in and out of whereby's.
Yeah. Omar, we can't see your camera.
We can confirm it's on.
Is the problem on my end? I can't see Omar and
Martin. I think we maybe were kicked out for a tiny moment. Martin Jesse hasn't got his camera on either.
Or
No,
Sibyl.
but that's because I moved to my PC.
Yeah.
Right. So no, on our end it seems fine.
I can't see Omar, by the way. But that's maybe only me.
I can see him.
Okay, then I will just refresh
Is
this.
it weird?
It's always a dangerous moment when you can't see Omar. I think he's hitting an event. I think that's what.
Should I just refresh and see what happens?
The airship. Let's do the airship. Or.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
I finally had my revenge on Angus for the last time.
Hell,
Yes,
by the way.
Yeah, and well played, I have to say. Well played, because you were just by yourself.
I know. I had to vote Dutch so that they wouldn't suspect me.
I mean, what part of the cunningness of Agrippina did you tap into?
I think it's just complete disregard of anything being subtle. Just go there You know, even if everyone knows what the plan is, you can still do it somehow.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's true. That's true.
Fair enough. Wait, we have.
I mean, it doesn't end well, you know, in the end. But while she was still alive,
She did have a good run.
Good innings. Let me, in fact, get in there. There we go. Sorry.
I have a bit of an issue. They can't hear us right now on the thing, but I'll fix it momentarily. I think.
are you there?
I'm trying at least. Stream can hear us, but
There's 8 of us again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
everyone ready?
Ready.
Player
Ready?
speed. Oh,
oh, they can't hear us for some reason.
still?
But they don't know. Yeah, they don't know. Shit. This is it is an issue.
Thing we can do to help.
Oh wow, I've never.
No,
What
no,
is
no,
that?
I'm on it while I'm
Yeah, I was like,
trying
what do
to
we
do
need to do
stuff,
here?
I guess.
Oh
Kitchen.
God, what is this?
How does this work?
I don't know. I've never seen this. Oh my god.
There's imposters like standing there as little people with hats on or something. What is this thing?
Oh, there's guns. Ooh.
There are all kinds of doors closed.
Okay.
That is a different
Okay.
sound.
That's a different sound.
Yeah.
I just saw Angus walking there, but I think
My
Angus
queen.
also.
I also saw you walking there, my friend.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
It was just the race to the report button.
sorry, not as Margaret Thatcher, but just as
Oh.
a very confused player.
I think they got.
How the heck does the vault work? Like, what do I
But-
do?
You sound like you're all through one mic, but
Yeah, we are.
You're probably through the through the webcam mic then.
Oh.
Ah, right.
yeah.
But by the way, I think that I saw Omar before, and we were in a room together, and you didn't kill me. So
In the armory, yeah, where I said, "Oh,
Yeah.
look at all the guns." Yeah, and then I
Yes.
walked away, and
Could have been that he was on his
I
cooldown.
woke up, and then I saw a body there, and I clicked report, and then I saw Angus running also towards the body. So I guess it's also not Angus. Because...
I mean, the cooldown's pretty long, so he probably just had his cooldown
Right.
up. Could be. Not
So I honestly don't know. So I think it's just skip vote, I guess.
no, we can't skip votes.
I
We're
see.
only
You
with,
can.
like,
I skip
yeah,
vote.
but that's
But
That's
voted.
Why
Are we
can we
going
not
to
skip
skip or what?
votes?
Are we, you
I must avenge
Yeah, why
my
can we
queen.
not skip votes, Corinne?
Yeah.
well, logically we can, but then we're
But then we're
If-
not
if-
tossing somebody out that's not you, I
5
mean.
against 2, and then if it takes another one out, we're only 4.
Yeah,
We have
but
a free
if
shot
you, like,
now.
kick someone out now, then
No,
it's
if
Yeah,
you
it's-
kick
it's
someone out
for
now,
an
you have a
innocent
free
one
shot.
out.
Yeah.
Right now, we have a free shot, so if we want to kick someone out, we should do it now.
I'm sorry for giving my identity
literally
as a
hear you
crewmate
as-
away, but we can't finish the game unless I figure out how to open the damn safe. So, is there anyone who knows how the safe minigame works?
I have no idea.
No.
Okay.
Wait,
Cool.
that sounds also sounds very sus. I can't open it. I don't know how to.
No, not again, guys.
Sorry, I'm gonna vote you. I'm gonna vote you though.
I'm gonna vote for Corinne. Yeah, that was too sus, Corinne.
for
Yeah,
Corinne.
right.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's
I
do it.
voted William.
No! That is very silly.
Ooh. Close. Or
Oh,
not
it's a
close.
different space.
Because we're now not in
Yeah, not in
space,
space.
but in
You can pop up some holes.
wow.
I have absolutely no clue where I am.
I just don't know how this works.
See?
No, very first time that I also am completely lost.
So weird.
Where is the?
What is this map?
We are clearly
come
not
on.
pros enough at this game to even understand where we are.
I mean, you can always open the
This-
map.
but
You can always
this
open
map
the
is
Yeah,
map.
yeah, you
huge.
can look at the map. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm looking. I'm always a
I'm
bit
looking.
afraid when I'm near a map because you know.
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
that.
that's something an imposter would say.
No, it's because
Omar, you're throwing a lot of shade at everyone, you know?
For real,
that is-
so
that is
just
definitely
keep
true.
I
trying
mean,
shade.
because you don't trust me either way, so it doesn't really matter because
I was trusting you at the beginning. I even thought that
I don't know, man. I
when you
don't
were
know.
at the rifles.
I really don't know. I'm just.
and then you did some very sus stuff. So yeah.
A pretty chill map. Never mind.
I was innocent.
Now we have a
Oh.
problem.
You know?
Now we have a problem.
Now
Now
you
we
have
are
a problem.
100%.
Yes, you do.
To death?
I do.
Yeah, because I'm dead. So I mean,
Oh yeah.
Corinne doesn't have a problem because she's like, I'm very close to my goal.
Oh.
Oh, that's not true.
Agrippina.
I'm voting you again, Corinne.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very sus. No, don't vote for me because
Oh,
you
okay.
will lose. Let's.
Alas, you were the last person I saw.
That is, I think Agrippina has better rhetorical skills than this, though.
Yeah, for
Are
sure.
if you vote for me, you will lose. Come on, give me a better reason.
I
Where
mean,
was the body even found?
Yeah, I
was-
don't trust the Romans.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah, what can I
deduction
say?
skills
Where
we
was
have
the body
here.
found, though?
I will say.
Yeah, that's the question. Everyone voted already.
I haven't voted, so maybe there could be a.
I have voted. Oh, we can see, yeah.
All right.
Come on,
Probably.
Columbus. Let's see. Did this work out? Did this work out?
No.
Amazing.
Oh no!
Oh, this is very sad. Like, oh.
Oh, you-
Oh, we were played.
I knew it.
Oh my god.
So
Very-
before we start again, could you fix the mic or is it
High
impossible?
Okay.
five, Jewel.
So let me explain.
Can I have a moment to say Fanny Vidi Vici?
Okay, vote kick.
No, I cannot fix the mic actually, because it shows up as busy on Whereby, so you will have to bear listening to us through the
Yeah,
webcam,
but
which is not
The
ideal.
problem is I can't really hear you, so it's kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly want to, and people can see me trying, but it just shows up as busy, the microphone, and so it's just not possible to change this. What can I say? Yeah, he's out. It's like I give up. Oh, there he's back.
You could try logging in again,
Yeah,
can.
just reloading.
Yeah, but I've done this a couple of times, but I'll do it again.
or
Yeah. And I went out. Hey, stream.
Yeah, well, ask if he can join as well.
How about now? Can
Yeah.
you-
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah? Okay, excellent. It's
And also,
Can you
yeah,
hear us
work?
as well now?
oh yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
Well then,
Oh,
that's
yay.
great.
Yeah.
That's
Alright.
final login.
that
My
was the
jests will
login.
not go unheard.
Excellent.
finally,
Yeah,
finally we can talk. We can talk
heard,
again.
I heard no jests, no jests.
We
no
made
jests.
so many good jokes.
So
It was
many good
crazy.
jokes.
We had such a good time.
Yeah.
Well, fortunately, there's a Twitch archive, so I get to watch everything back.
Exactly.
For 2 weeks, and then it's gone.
And then it's gone.
That's why we
Yeah,
have the
they-
great Value F&D YouTube channel, which you should definitely
Highlights.
subscribe to.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll
Yeah.
be posting
See,
highlights
you already
on
know how to
probably.
do this.
Are
That's
we gonna
great,
put this
yeah.
on YouTube? By the way,
Maybe.
100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Highlights, yeah,
Let's do
always.
that.
Also,
See a chance to plug, I plug.
I'm
follow us on
ready.
Twitter and
Exactly.
Instagram to keep up with the latest notifications.
And don't forget Facebook if you're an adult.
For the boomers in the chat.
I mean that's your department, right? So,
Yeah. Okay.
so is Vincent joining or not? Or?
Yeah, he said all right. He said okay that he's coming.
Oh, that is nice. You get to meet another value stalwart.
The gear dude.
The
Who,
gear
in
dude.
fact was the one who helped me a bunch with putting this computer together. He was like talking about you should do this and you should do that, and I said like I want the best. I
Just
want
the best.
He tells us to go ahead and do one without him because he can't open Steam for some reason.
Of course you can't. Okay, then I'll start it.
I think there's still some people that we haven't heard fun facts about, right?
Yeah, that's true. I haven't heard anything about the Assyrian.
Oh yeah.
Person.
Exactly. Who are you?
Person.
I am
Zipper, apparently.
I am King Tukulti Ninurta. He was one of the one of the last kings of Assyria, of the Middle Assyrian Empire, while the Middle Assyrian Empire was still growing, and it actually commanded to have his own city being built. So he had a city after his own name called Kartukulti Ninurta. But in a bit of an irony thing, he was actually assassinated by his own son in his own city, in his brand new palace.
So you're just saying I'm never sus? Is that the thing you're trying to say?
Yeah, basically I've been killed. I never kill, you know?
He's basically painting a cross on his back now. It's like, please kill me.
He attack, but he do protect.
Exactly.
Other way around. He. This map.
Confusion.
Yeah, this map is so confusing as well.
This map is like, what are all these things over here? Oh, you have to actually clean stuff. Or
I went the other
do
way.
you?
I went for somebody that I know was just a great liar, Aris. But you went for somebody who was a victim.
Yeah, I went with the victim. I went with the person assassinated. Because I felt like I would die a lot of times in this game.
I guess Marta Jesse did both.
Yeah.
He went for a great liar and a victim. Maybe that's it.
It's the perfect play.
It's the perfect play. I'm so lost.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, this thing is huge. You know, like,
from work.
Like, ow! Oh no.
It's Ares.
It's
It's him.
What?
He was coming after me. He was hoping
First
his
of all,
cooldown. He was hoping his
literally-
cooldown was go. Do not believe this man full of lies.
Okay.
But that's what an imposter would also say. So.
Yeah. No, sorry.
So because this is the deciding vote already. Because if we
This
now
is
vote
the-
wrong,
yeah.
we lose.
What
So-
the hell happened? I mean, we've got.
I am a jester.
You are
We
a jester.
Do not lie. We bring out the truth
Jesters
of this
kill
world
the most, right?
through. No, we do not. We bring
Actually,
out the truths of
as
this
a
world.
jester, you would have been tasked with bringing painful or otherwise iffy news to the royal to inform them of things they would otherwise not be able to stomach. You'd do a flick flack and then a salto mortale.
Well, thanks. Hey, I
whoever
believe my
killed
jester,
me
so
wasn't
I'm
helping
gonna
either.
vote.
Thank you, my
To be
queen.
fair, a banana peel could be a weapon.
Oh yeah, 100%.
True point. But so could be a helmet. So.
Everything
not a
could
zipper.
be a weapon if you're
Not a zipper.
if you're intuitive enough.
What happened? What happened? Why do you know it's?
Because he was running after. I was coming. We were coming from different ways, and then he was trying to run after me.
Story.
And he was trying to get his cooldown to go off, so he could kill me before. And he was trying to. He ran before me. I had the map
So
open.
you
That's why
didn't see the murder happen.
I did not, but I saw a body and I saw him.
But you
Do
didn't
I
report
regret
the body.
voting?
No, you do not.
No, I don't.
Why did you not report the body?
Because I had the map open.
Oh, okay,
And I
right.
couldn't, and I had to close the map.
Okay,
That's
so
why
I
you
reported the
before
body,
me.
and I was the one
And
who
you-
killed it.
Yes, because I saw you.
Because you
that was your
just
only
had the map
option.
and you didn't see the
I
body.
like-
That was right in front
I'm
of
sorry,
you.
but having the map open is like the most realistic thing about this place.
I honestly don't know who to vote for.
If you don't vote, though, yeah, we're
I know,
we're
but I
dead.
still got 27
You have-
seconds.
you have a few
25,
seconds.
So
William, darling, follow your heart.
my heart would be
Or
to
follow the
Ukraine,
fact
of
that
course.
Aris is always sus.
What? Why am I sus?
True point. True point.
Please,
That is a weak point. I just have
And
a
perhaps
zipper
please,
for my
I
head.
jingle for your entertainment.
You
Thank
sabotaged the
Oh, no.
microphones just a few minutes ago, so
Oh.
Your jester never lets you down.
Oh.
Your jester only speaks the truth.
Nice.
that's why you have the best jester in the world.
The bester?
The best.
bester.
Oh, simply the bester.
Aw.
Oh, I can actually.
God, that's
Better than all the rester?
here.
I'm sorry.
Vote king, I guess.
I still need to do my ghostly tasks here. So
It's a lot easier navigating through this thing when you're dead.
Oh yeah.
You just whoosh over everything.
Map.
Where are those? I don't even know where the lights are. I'm lost.
But are you dead though?
Maybe you need to
I mean,
become a Catholic.
I can't say, right?
No, you can't. But we can establish that Tukulti is dead. So mean,
Thanks.
be sassy all you want, you're dead.
I in fact am.
Thank you.
It's
feel
also
this-
kind of difficult to be a ghost on this map because as a ghost you can do your tasks like within 10% of
Oh,
the
no.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, I was fixing the lights down there, and then
Uh-oh.
suddenly I came across the corner where Mary was, and she was like walking around me, and then there was a dead body.
What?
Okay.
What? Where?
Who
Well, where
died?
it just came from.
Well, okay.
I don't know
but-
where it is because the map is way too big. So
Yeah, me neither. I don't really know what the names are of these things. But yeah, that's pretty sus because I didn't
was
see a
bottom
body
left,
and
you
I
were-
didn't kill anyone either.
in bottom left, you were there. I just like walked past you. There was this body. I clicked report.
Well,
Instantly.
it wasn't me,
So it's you.
and I voted Aris, so yeah.
Me as well, but we
Did
can't
Julius
really
Caesar?
check- We can't really check if you voted Aris. So
That is true.
Well,
if that's the only defense you've got,
yeah, well, yeah, I yeah, I don't really have a good defense. I can just say that I didn't do it, but yeah, if you're not gonna believe me, but
Did you see the body?
no, I didn't
that's
see anybody.
that's kind of hard because it was literally there. So
Okay,
Okay.
so that's quite suspect. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. One of you is an imposter, so it could be William, it could be
I mean,
Caesar.
I mean, it could have been the self-report that this would be the play of the century, but it's not.
No, in that case, it's Caesar. In that
I
case,
wish I
it's
was this
Caesar.
good at games.
In that case, I'm gonna vote Caesar.
Oh no.
I'm going to go for Mary.
Come
Oh,
on,
no.
come on, do it. Vote Caesar.
Why? I don't, I
Come
don't
on,
want
trust
this.
me.
Come on, William, don't let me cross the Rubicon.
I can give you a state. I can not burn you on the stake. I
I
can.
mean, you're only there because of me, so I guess.
I can withdraw my legion from Britain.
Oh no, I actually.
You have
Okay, yeah.
What did the
13
Romans ever do
seconds.
for us?
Second.
Gut feeling.
Yeah, that's sad.
Hi, Mary.
No.
That's rough.
I mean, she was
That's
there
rough.
with the body and she didn't see it. Come
I
on.
didn't, but the map is huge and confusing.
Oh.
Your gut feeling isn't the best, I guess.
She was literally next to the body.
I'm
so,
sorry, I
come
didn't
on.
see it. Jeez.
It is true. I was
Mary,
as
it's so
a
easy to play against each other.
We're the crew is so bad at this.
Yeah.
the crew
Haven't
is.
won once.
Yeah,
The crew
okay.
has not
I'll,
won
I'll,
once.
I'll
Also,
try to
I
pay
think this
attention
map is
better.
just too big as well.
Yeah, because I'm
Also,
distracted by everything on
yeah.
the map, so I think that's why I didn't see a body lying there.
Also,
It
Jaromir
just
is
takes
now
some
playing
getting
Among Us,
used to.
so,
Just send him the code.
it's
Yeah,
in,
I did.
Oh, shit. Okay, cool.
I'm
Thought
gonna
it's in
change my
Slack.
look.
You do that.
New game, new me.
Oh shit. Sorry, I left the game.
Why did you leave the game?
By
Come back.
accident.
That's pretty sus.
That is kind of sus.
I'm in there. I'm still in there.
Yeah, you're still in. We're just waiting for Vinny.
It's because you keep
Beanie.
killing me, and that's why you
I
keep
didn't
losing.
kill anyone yet, so
Have you not been an imposter yet?
no, I've not been an imposter yet.
There he
You
is.
have been
that's-
killed, voted out.
And that's
Yeah.
all that matters.
Do we also want like Jaro in the,
Yeah, I want
the
him-
sound channels?
Yeah.
I mean, this is the
I
last
don't know
game based on the
Yeah,
time
yeah.
that we have available. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is the very last one, and this is the very last chance for the crew to actually win.
So
So if Angus wants Jaro in, should send a
Yeah, it's. I did send him to
Okay.
to Slack, but maybe I should try the Discord.
hey, there he
Alright,
is.
alright.
Ah,
he
there
is.
we go.
For
Hello
one
there,
game
Jaro.
and one game only.
for one game and one game only.
But which historical figure is he?
He's
Saving Private
God.
Ryan.
Crud. Yeah, Crud. I already had a character made, so I'm afraid that.
Oh,
So- so we
You
just-
can change the name.
You can be Saving
Um,
Private Saving
go to
Private Yarrow.
settings.
Yeah, let's save Private Jaro.
No.
Shall we just start?
No,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's
Yes,
go.
go.
Let's game.
Think of
Let's game,
historical
guys. Come on.
figures.
First game.
Last
Crew
game,
win.
go.
Even
Last
if
game.
I'm an imposter, I want the crew win.
No, you don't. You don't.
Wow. Just gave it away.
Okay, very sus, Angus. This map is actually guns. I can play. Ooh, nice.
Oh, this is a whole new map. I've never seen this one.
Oh, poor
Welcome.
guy.
Welcome to the struggle.
One game and this map, which is
But
huge.
you're not at a disadvantage, too, because we haven't got a clue either.
Oh yes, this is where I need to be. Sorry.
There's 2 double Desert Eagles though.
I'm stuck.
Thatcher has found her
Collection
has
of
found her
AK.
destination. The thing is with Columbus, I'm just great at navigating, so you know.
You keep saying that, but
Final
I don't...
destination. Wow. It's huge.
Can't I go through from here? Wow, okay. Very good.
It's why is it stuck?
What a mess these showers.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. How do I do that?
Oh.
Oh, wait. How do I do this?
Oh no.
No. Red
Oh,
hot.
thank you.
Oh no, I
What's
was in the
that?
middle. Okay.
I found dead
2 of them
body.
even. 2, not 1, 2.
Where was that?
Oh,
Yeah.
somebody else found a dead body as well.
Yeah, but somebody else
No,
reported. No,
not
you
really.
found the dead body.
You just found one dead body and the other one's also dead, so we found out it's dead now
Yeah.
because it's not here. But what did you see? Yeah, well,
His body is on floor in main room. Yeah, that's all I can say.
not very helping.
It's a body in the main hall
Fair
on the
enough.
floor.
Then
In
you
the
saw
main
White
hall,
one, I
yeah.
think it was the white sprite. So
Yeah,
probably
the Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah, Margaret
It's
Thatcher is
prison
no
murdered
more.
on the floor. God
She got
damn
what she
it.
had coming.
Did you see anyone else, Yaro?
Do I need to do that?
No.
Margaret could never be
There was
the leader my queen was.
someone behind me right as I was gonna press the report button, and I think he was like red or orangey or whatever. I cannot confirm. I'm sorry.
Orangey, you mean?
Orange?
No, like red, orange, or it could be like any color that is
Red
coming
is
from
dead.
red.
Red
is
Red
dead,
is dead.
so-
Julius
That's dead.
Caesar
We only
is,
have orange.
We only have orange.
We have
What?
orange.
I was
Then
at the
it
completely
definitely
other
was
side.
it. I
Completely
cannot
at the other
confirm that it
side.
was pink or orange. I don't know for sure.
This is definitely
Wait,
Yaro
what is
just
it?
double
That is-
bluffing.
So it's not my
many
job.
different colors, yeah. Yeah, well, you
I
can
saw somebody
be
with the color.
mistaking between 3 colors.
The what?
Bit weird. Like you first say it's definitely red or orange, and
It's
then
a
you
red
say,
tone,
like,
yeah.
no,
It's a red
Was it
tone.
pink.
McLaren or was it last year's pink Mercedes?
Honestly, I do not know. I saw a reddish
Listen,
Uh,
my
color
little,
in the eye
my
of
little
my
jester
screen, but
hat, my little banana jester hat is yellow, so that would have.
that would have stuck out.
Yeah,
I
that would have
guess.
stuck out.
But
Or
again,
Mary
Orange is
It
Mary-
was-
wearing orange, so
I'll explain
doesn't
it
stick out.
properly. When I was about to click on the report button, so right as the big pop-up comes, somebody appeared in the corner of my screen that I now no longer see. So I saw it for like,
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Sorry.
because I honestly.
can we get away with
I'm doing my best to do this
Well,
as well
we have a
as
free
possible.
shot.
I
Because
think
it's
I think-
7.
I think it's Ares.
You can
What?
have a
I
free
was at
shot
the other
seven.
side of the ship.
Yeah, but you're just always suspicious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, I guess.
I feel that.
Thanks. Wow.
This is so great for
Why would
team
you
building.
even? Why would you even?
It is, right?
It is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, feel bad. Feel bad about
Okay, we
voting.
gotta
yeah.
step up our game.
We also gotta fix the lights, man.
Oh,
No. The still.
drink.
I thought the emergency was off.
What am I doing wrong, by the way, that I'm one of the first 2 kills every time?
You're Margaret Thatcher.
Maybe it's just because you're Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just it.
yeah, it's somebody we all have a living memory. I mean, I'm gonna
I don't.
say
Yeah, we
I don't want to die, but Columbus was a much more horrible person than Margaret Thatcher. I'm just gonna say it. Just gonna say it.
I did everything for the good of the country, you know?
I did
And
everything for the good of
still
myself.
you hate me.
so-
Yeah, who was the worst historical figure and the best
Yeah.
of our crew?
I think I was the best. I'm just a little jester.
Yeah, you probably were.
That's true. Yeah.
Wow.
where are these lights?
Yeah, I know.
I think the jester was the most. Everybody trusted.
Yeah, I figured out they're safe.
I'm
Yay,
lost.
lights. Yes.
I'm lost.
Yeah.
Okay, this way.
Honestly, how do I even get there? Oh, there's the letter.
I'm a ghost, and I suspect one of the players is lost right now, like lost connection or something, because they're stuck. Please have mercy on yellow. They're not moving.
It is I. I can't move.
Oh.
But it's okay. I'm just chilling, you know.
Don't say where they are. It's like a free kill.
I didn't. I didn't say where they were.
Oh, this is new. Play this.
It's all new. I don't know where to go. How do I even get there?
I regret everything.
Epic gamer moment. Oh wait.
These are not the most epic gaming moments that you will be seeing in the Streaming the Past program.
No, they're definitely not. No. We promise you. Oh no. Aww.
Promises were not kept.
It's the poor one who couldn't move anymore.
My queen!
My old friend.
Nay!
I honestly don't.
What shall I do now?
So I'm gonna say I didn't want to make Yaro sus because I was feeling actually a little bit of a pity for him because he just joined and was in the new map.
He's like, oh, I don't know where to go.
The last round, which you're like, I don't know who this was. You feel a bit sus to me, my friend.
Okay. I was telling the truth. I was telling the truth. I barely saw the person. That's all I can say. That's the honest to God truth.
I mean, this is again like a deciding vote, so...
So what were you doing as task, Columbus? What are you up to?
I was trying... I was literally just at something with a tape recorder. And I was needing to press play or something. I honestly I hadn't figured it out. And before that, there was some code that I had to punch in. So that I can say. So I think that makes me pretty unsus because I don't know this map very well. So these are literally the first times that I saw these tasks.
About for your task, Agrippina?
Where was the death? Yeah, where was the body?
Yeah, like in the big hall in the middle, like literally in the middle of the map.
Where the fuel is? Where the fuel is?
I guess.
Like the big tank?
Might be, yeah, honestly, could be.
Guys, I know I'm dead, but you have to vote someone out or we're all dead.
Yeah, I know. I was just about to ask. What did Agrippina have for task?
Diabolical dilemma.
I was downloading something and I needed to upload it at the other side.
Does this map have uploading and downloading?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, it does. It does. I did it before.
It does.
You did it before? What were you doing, Jane?
I was doing the connection with the cell phone. Where you have to hold the cell phone up so it has
that's also a legit task. That's also a legit task. I've seen that pass by.
Okay,
all right.
What do we do?
What do we do?
Can you both?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Can I leave now again because work is calling?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
Good night, sweet prince.
Nice. Well done.
Thank you, Yaro.
Yeah, I need to go anyway. I'm sorry.
All right.
Oh,
thank you for jumping in.
Yeah, it was super fun. We should. I'll see you guys around.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 All right. Do your tasks, says a voice from beyond.
Why can't I go there? What is this?
Well, welcome to this map.
Well, listen, if you die, you can go anywhere. It's great.
I don't want to die. I want to live.
Do you know how freeing it is to be separated from your mortal body and roam the spaceship as a...
Oh, there she goes again.
Crash course.
How do? But like the emergencies don't show up on the map, so I have no clue where to go.
You have
to.
You should have arrows. You should have arrows that show.
Yeah, but it doesn't really help because the map is so huge.
You have to go to the upper part where there's this
floaty
floaty bit.
We have a ghost party at the emergencies.
But I can't because I can't get this damn card to work.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Oh
no! This is not the right way.
It's not.
Okay, this is the right way.
You're all gonna die.
I'm at one side. Who's at the other?
No one is.
Where is the other?
no.
I was there as well, but
There is an.
Slowly.
Don't
Dramatic.
stress. We are on a crash course.
this is exactly.
It's just the ghosts are just having a depressive disco around the one button.
Uh-oh.
But this map is
Again.
big.
So close.
It's just
It is
betrayed.
so
Outsmarted by the
close.
clown.
That was an epic gamer moment. Taking
That-
back
yeah.
the confidence.
Yeah.
Yes. Very, very good. Very, your sabotage. You were supposed to be on the call with your work. Anyway, I think
Well done.
that's it for now, right?
I think that is it for now.
Yeah.
That was our launch event. We're very happy to be here,
Yeah.
even though
So happy.
crewmates just did not
Exactly.
make it.
I really feel that we've learned something as a team today.
Yeah, we've learned things
we-
about
Who
other
not to
people.
trust?
And who you can trust.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to see that the person that you can call on all the time, Omar, is
I've never been the imposter, so
have never been the imposter. Absolutely.
That's always sus.
But always says.
because next time I will always be the imposter. That's how it works. Yeah.
Anyway, hey, thanks for joining on this live stream. To all of us who played along and talked along, but also, of course, everybody in the chat. Really great to be off to such a flying start. But there's more. There's
more to come.
much more. There's gonna be plenty more next week. 3 afternoon live streams, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's going to be a vodcast. There's going to be evening not podcast, evening live
evening
streams as well.
Like tonight.
Absolutely.
Like
And
tonight.
tonight, if you want to come back for more, Old World. It's an absolutely great game. It's a 4X, a historical strategy game, in which you will get to see everybody lose against a bunch of barbarians.
No, we're
Including
winning.
we're not
We're
gonna lose.
definitely winning.
You're gonna win. Okay, good. to hear.
Eris maybe not, but
But
There's
collateral damage, like we already
collateral
established.
damage,
Yeah.
as we've already said. So thank you all very much for joining. I'll cue back my face. And that being said, thank you for joining. Hope to see you in more of these streams. Hope to see you at the podcasts. And of course, as always, stay happy and stay healthy.
Bye.
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 Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.